You are shifting timelines. Actually, let me run that back. You have shifted timelines. You are in a new timeline. But for some reason, you're not seeing that you're in a new timeline. Let me fix this video. I'm falling. For some reason, you don't know you're in a new timeline. It's like you're not seeing your reality accurately. The new timeline is here. You've put in the work. You've done the job. You've made it here. But for some reason, you're not here. 100% here. There's a part of you that is still stuck in an old timeline. And God is urging me to deliver this message to the collective. So if you're feeling like you're not able to step into what you want, what you need, what you desire, what you have been working towards, this message is for you. My name is Tay, also known as the Empress of Love, and I am so grateful for you being here today. So let's see. I'm just seeing that you're on a journey. You've been on a journey, and on this journey you are, wow, you are falling. No, you're not. I don't know what's going on here. You're not falling, but you might feel like you're falling. All right, I'm gonna sit back, relax, grab a 6-pack, get back. No, I'm just kidding. Anyone listen to Eminem? Okay. Okay, so you're on a journey, and the universe wants you to make light of the situation, because if you look around, you see rainbows. I feel like you see rainbows in random places, like rainbows of reflections, rainbows of lights, rainbows coming through the window, real rainbows in the sky, rainbows on shows, rainbows on people's backpacks or clothes or anything. And the rainbow is the connection between heaven and earth. And you are very connected to heaven. And you are also very connected to earth. So you're very practical, yet you're very spiritual. And you're so supported on your journey. I see that you just see angel numbers left and right. You see signs, you see synchronicities left and right. And you know you're on the right path. Yet you feel like you're not getting anywhere. You're not going to where you're trying to go. And it feels like you're trying too hard. And you're trying too hard and working against what is working for you. So it's almost like the universe and God are so heavily behind you. Your angels, your ancestors, all of this powerful energy is so heavily moving you forward, propelling you forward, pushing you forward. But there's a part of you that is stuck in this idea of the fated life versus the destiny life, and there's things that are out of our control, and it's almost like, I don't know if that's true, and it doesn't allow you to see your potential. It doesn't allow you to see that you can create the life that you want because you have all the support. And you've been actually doing everything you need to do. You're actually in the place you need to be to receive, but your energy is stuck in an old timeline. And so, I was asking God, why is their energy stuck in an old timeline? I'm hearing a lot of birds over there. Animals, wildlife, something wild back there. And it's a distraction. There's distractions from your past. And I'm seeing that you're stuck in an old timeline because there's a part of you that believes that the old version of you knew exactly what they were doing, knew exactly where they were going. And things were easy. Success came easily. But you know what also was happening in that old version of you? A lot of pain, a lot of suffering, a lot of trauma. And while success may have came easy, it may have been something that you saw, you did, you achieved, you finished. Guess what? You got to the end of that finish line. You got to the end of that timeline. There was no more success there in that version of you. And that's why you have shifted. That's why you have grown. That's why you have changed. That's why you have evolved. I'm hearing that your DNA is literally so much different than your DNA was in that version of you. So how could that be you? It's not you. You've changed so much. And there's a part of you that's still holding on to the past. Why are they holding on to the past so much? I'm just getting another card of completion. Just know you completed that journey. And I'm seeing that you're coming up as a wounded healer, right? So God is showing me that you've been through battles, you've been through darkness, you've been through pain. And now that you have made it to this period of peace, of beauty, of relaxation, of rest, of enjoyment, of fun, You're searching for pain. You're like, this can't be right. This can't be right. And so there's a part of you that's searching for pain. And in searching for pain, you're not allowing yourself to receive love. You're not allowing yourself to receive abundance. You've done the work. I can't say it enough. You have done the work. It's time for your initiation. It's time to let yourself in. It's like the heaven is open. I'm not saying, oh, you're going to heaven. No. Heaven, you will maybe, right? Like, yeah. I believe in heaven. I think you all go to heaven, right? That's my belief. But anyways, that's besides the fact. I feel like there's a lot of distractive energy here. Like a lot of joking around, a lot of like, oh, like that's not gonna happen. Like that's like fantasy life. Like that's just a dream. Like that's not real. And they're saying it is real if you make it real. Like when I've been filming this video, I saw 222, 333, 444, and I just saw 555. It's like you're so heavily supported and you just have to see it. You have to see it, but you have to believe it to see it. If you don't believe in unicorns, you'll never see unicorns. If you don't believe in lizards, it's like you don't see them as much. But if you're like, oh, I love lizards, you'll notice them. You'll start to notice them. And these are like the most corniest comparisons, and I just feel like your energy is just so, like in this energy of like just avoiding, distracting, like making stupid jokes. Oh, that's funny. Oh, that's a dream life. Oh, that's just a fantasy. And the universe is saying surrender to this shit because this shit is happening. It's not a fantasy. It's real. You have the wisdom. You have the knowledge. You have the love. And it's time for you to share this love, not only with yourself, but also with the world. It's time to take action. It's time to shed old skin, because some things you're carrying are too heavy. It's like you're moving through mountains and you need to drop some bags, some baggage, right? What is this baggage about? This baggage, whatever it is that you're holding, was a conduit and a catalyst for your success now, for your healing. It was a conduit for your healing. And there's a part of you that holds on to that because you feel like this got me so far. But it was trauma. It was sadness. It was heaviness. It's too heavy. You don't have to carry that anymore. That isn't something that protects you. It isn't something that propels you forward. It isn't something that makes you successful. It's something that pushed you there in the past. But that was the old version of you. The old version of you that was connected to trauma and pain and suffering. Your DNA has changed, baby. You're a new person. Rebirth, reborn. Allow yourself to move forward. You are protected. You are protected. I'm going to say it again. You are protected. You have this higher consciousness. You're protected by the work you've done. Because with the work you've done, you have brought yourself to a higher level of consciousness. And in this higher level of consciousness, you're protected because you see things that other people don't see. You know things that other people don't know. And it's time for you to live in harmony. It's time for you to trust your intuition, that it will guide you, that it will allow you to be in peace. What do they need to detach from? There's a level of detachment that you have to have from yourself to see yourself from a third person perspective, right? So it's almost like you meditate and you detach and you see yourself. And God wants you to see yourself and look at your heart. And then look at your sacral chakra. So it's like your heart here. It's your sacral chakra, like down by your hips, right? God wants you to look at yourself from that perspective. Connect to the heart. What is the heart carrying that needs to go? What is the sacral chakra carrying that needs to go? Because I'm seeing that you guys are very talented with energy. So it's like you could look at somebody and you could see the pain that they're holding. And you could be like, man, they have a big old bag on their back that is so heavy and it looks painful and it's hurting them. And yeah, do you hear that dog crying down there? Yeah, hurting, painful. And you have this gift to be able to see energy in others and help them heal and be patient with them and give love to them and help them find harmony and peace. And for some reason, you're not giving yourself that same acceptance, that same love. And God is urging you to detach, see what you see about yourself, accept it. And what do they do after they accept it? With the acceptance, you will know what to do. That's what they're saying. Because there's a part of you not accepting what you're carrying. You're like, oh, I'm fine. Like, I'm a warrior. Oh, I can move forward. I can handle all of this. I can carry the past and still get to the future. I can carry this old timeline and still step into this new timeline. No, you're going to be stuck. And it's not like you're stuck. I'm going to rephrase that. You're going to feel like you're not reaching your goals. It doesn't feel very stuck. It just feels scattered. Did you hear that, dog? It feels scattered. It's like mental anguish. Mental anguish and pain that is caused by not accepting the truth. And the truth is here, and the truth will set you free, and the truth will allow you to gladly step in to the new timeline. I just saw 11:11. That brings you so much more happiness. But in order to do this, you have to retreat. You have to, and it's not retreat in the way that some of you are thinking, like, oh, I don't want to be a hermit. I don't want to be with myself. Retreat, but then on the other hand, have community. Have community in what way? Have community in the sense of, don't retreat and take all your energy back from the community. Continue to offer, continue to love, continue to be you. But do the same thing for yourself. And if that means the community offerings have to just like go down a little bit, just so you can have a little bit more for yourself and you can be a little bit more in balance, that's great. Don't forget about the community. Don't forget about yourself. And just tap in. Because the timeline is here. You are here. And you deserve that inner peace. And so God is saying, breathe in, I am. Breathe out, here. Let your energy catch up to the present moment because you've done the work. You're in that new timeline. Allow yourself to receive. I hope you enjoyed this message. I just saw 1, 2, 3, 4. I can't make this up. I hope this finds who was looking for, and I'll definitely see you next time. Bye.